All right, listen up, you people. This is going to be part 2 of the test review. So, I'm going to show you guys in all actuality. Number 4, it says 4 straws. I'm going to do this as a demonstration using 3 straws. Or, I'm sorry, 4 pencils. Shape of a square with a diagonal of 8.5 inches. We did this one?
No, we didn't.
We did finish this last one.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't finish this last one. That's what the issue is. We got to this point, but we did not finish it. Okay, so let's see where I'm at now. I am right here. So here is my square. So I'm going to perpetrate like this is 8.5 inches across. Okay, there's my square right there. Okay, square, all the sides the same, right? So here to here, 8.5 inches. Now look closely at what I'm going to do with my diagonal, because I'm going to shrink this. So I'm going to take this and, so right here the diagonal, both diagonals in a square are the same. Okay? Now I'm going to shrink this to be like this now. So now, are the diagonals again the same?
Yes.
Is this diagonal the same as this diagonal?
Yes.
Yes. No.
No. No, they are not. The diagonals are not the same. So, I'm going to show you. So, I'm going to pretend, so right here, I get about 7.5 here. And on this other one over here, I get 12 inches. So, the diagonals are no longer the same, right? Okay, because the angles over here are not the same anymore. So this angle got bigger, this angle got bigger, these angles over here got smaller, right?
Yes.
Okay, so right here, I can actually, what can you say about the length of the diagonals of the rhombus? Okay, so now they're no longer going to be equal, right? And by giving an example, could you just do what I did right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could actually just draw it out, right? Draw it out and then put it in there as your description. That's all you guys got to do. Make sense? Okay. All right, so now let's take a look. I finished that one, so now let's go next page. Select all statements that are true about an equilateral triangle. Now, in an equilateral triangle, what do we know about the sides in an equilateral triangle? So what's this side over here?
6.
And this whole side, C to B, is what?
12.
3 and 3. That's what I was looking for right there. From C to B is going to be 6, right?
Yeah.
But this line right here is going to bisect it, so it's going to be 3 and 3. Now, the word bisect means what? Cuts into 2 equal parts. So we said in an equilateral triangle, all angles have to be what?
The same.
The same, right? If they're the same, I would be saying 3x, which is whatever my angle, and I know that all 3 add up to what?
6.
Say 180.
180.
Right? All 3 angles in a triangle always add up to 180, right? So what would I do to figure out each one of those? So each angle has to be 60, right? So that means that this is 60, this is 60, but what did I do to this right here? Divided by 2, right? So I bisected it, so what do we have on both sides?
30.
Okay, so now what type of triangle do I have here? Say it, 30, 60, 90, right? So I'm going to have here, and so I'm just going to look at this one right here, right? In a 30, 60, 90, here's the 30, right?
Yeah.
So this one down here would be my, this side down here is my,
3.
it is 3, but what is, remember the formula I gave you.
6. Oh no. 60.
What variable does this use?
N.
N, very good. Across from the 30 is the N. Okay? This is N. The hypotenuse in a 30, 60, 90, which would be over here, is
N. Times 2.
times 2. So it's 2n. And this side right here, the long leg is going to be what?
And radical 2.
N radical what?
3.
Radical 3. So, what is my n value here? What is the number that goes with n?
3.
3, very good. So if n is 3, this side over here has to be what? 3 what?
3. And
3 rad 3, right? Because n is 3, right?
yeah.
If n is 3, just put it there. So it's 3 rad 3. This is the same as what we were doing on the homework. And I was looking at some people's notebooks and they're still blank. Yeah. Okay. We did practice on this. I need you doing these. So my answer is going to be 3 rad 3 for x. So that one's not true. Okay. All statement true. Triangle ABD, so it's this one over here, is congruent to triangle ACD. ACD. Are they congruent?
Yes.
Okay, so what type of transformation was used?
Reflection.
Very good, very good. That's what we want. So that was, this one is true, and that one would be a reflection, right? That one would be by a reflection. There's a reason why I put that word down, because on the test you might want to actually justify your answer, or need to justify your answer. Now, is BD 3 and CD 3?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's also true. So true, true, true. The only one not true is that one, because it's select all true statements.
Wait, what about A?
What about what?
A.
Oh wait, hold on. I didn't see that one. I don't know why I skipped it. Okay, angles A and B. So angles, I'm sorry, B and C. So B and C are 60 degrees.
Yes.
Hey, look, yes. So wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them are correct. Whoa. Okay, let's keep going. Find the length of each leg. Okay. This is for you guys paying attention. In your notebook, this is page 19. A las sus notas, página número 19. Por favor, saque sus notas.
This is all on page 19.
Please, take out your notes.
Do me a favor.
Please, por favor, take out your notebook. Who? Is that what it says?
What?
I don't know. What'd you say? Oh, okay. All right, sorry. Because I know you're not texting someone for your notebook.
I am.
Okay,
Not.
just keep it away, please.
Here, it's right here.
Okay, what page did I say?
19.
So what page should be open?
19.
So you need to open page?
19.
Because we're using page?
19.
Everyone should be on page?
19.
So, on page 19, I'm going to go through and actually talk about this. So, if that's 30, the side opposite 30 would be what variable? N. So this is N, right? Side opposite the right angle is the?
Wait, so this whole passage is in page 19?
What? Wait, what?
This side over here is going to be what?
The opposite.
Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. 90 degree.
Hippopot. Hypotenuse.
Look, right angle, right? Say yes.
Yes.
The right angle, that little box right there. Yes. Say yes.
Yes.
Right angle. So across from the right angle is always called the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. And from my notes on page 19, what am I putting over there?
The 8. The height.
Say 2N.
2N.
Yes, I saw Mr. Did I hear a Mr. from back there?
Yeah.
What's up?
What did you divide the 10 by 3?
I'm going to. I'm just trying to get people to look at their notes instead of stare at me awkwardly and like, you know, not have your notebook open.
Right.
So-
how do you get to it again?
Okay, where's page 19 in your notebook?
I don't have that. At all. Sierra los hijos.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Page 19. Here it is. You're staring at it right now.
Yes.
The side opposite 30 is in. Opposite the right angle, your hypotenuse is 2 in. The side opposite the 60 is n rad 3, right?
Yeah. I'm honestly staring at that.
This side over here is?
And radical 3.
Thank you. I did that for a reason. You guys got to know this. So if this is twice the n, what does n have to be?
5.
N is 5. So what is this side over here going to be?
5 radical 3.
That's it.
Okay.
Do you think you should go over this stuff and look over it and study?
Yes.
I need the paper.
Can we study?
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Good luck.
I ripped out my own page just so you could have that.
Good luck.
Okay. Now, an equilateral triangle has side length of 10 units. What is its area? Okay, equilateral triangle. So equilateral means all sides are the same, right? Okay, 10, 10. But now to find the area of a triangle, I have to know what the height is. Okay?
Yeah.
So, if this is an equilateral triangle, I know that all sides are congruent, right?
Yeah.
So this angle over here has to be what?
5. Wait, where?
Okay, look at this thing right here. Is this an equilateral triangle?
Yeah.
It is an equilateral triangle, right?
Yeah.
So, in an equilateral triangle, the angles are what?
Equal.
5.
Equal, so they all equal what? 60. Please say 60. Everyone say 60.
60.
Yeah.
So, that's 60, right?
How's it 60?
Okay, so now, do you want me to do the math?
Yeah.
Because they're all the same, there's 3 of them, and I know that all angles in a triangle add up to
180.
divide by 3, so each one has to be 60 because they're all congruent. They're all the same. Alright, you guys ready? So that's 60. This is 60.
The top are 30.
30 and 30, right? Woo! 30, 30, right there, right? 30, 30. So that means that this is a 30, 60, 90, right? So this piece, I'm going to just look at that half. What's this number down here?
3.
5. Because that's a hypotenuse, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's 5.
You always
And the height is going to be what?
15.
5 rad 3. So my h is equal to 5 radical 3.
So is ours gonna be rad 3?
Yes, because that's from my formula.
Is that always going to be half the number of the...
From the formula, yes. Okay, so area of a triangle. Do you guys remember what area of a triangle is? 1/2 base times height. So it's my area would be 1/2. What is the number for the base? What is the whole base all the way across?
60.
Say 10.
10.
What was the height?
5 radical 3.
5 rad 3.
Ow.
What are you doing?
We got it from right here, right? Because the height going straight up and down is there. Hey, hey. Okay. So what do I do with that all that information now? Say plug it in calculator. Plug it in calculator. Please plug it in the calculator. You have a calculator right now. Please plug it in. Again, don't just stare at me awkwardly. 10 times 5 rad 3.
You said divided?
10
Is that
times.
5?
It's right here. No, it's
Five radical three?
multiplication. So you should, yeah.
Is it 5 radical 3?
That is 5 rad 3 for the height. We found it twice.
How do we do this?
You plug it in the calculator. Do you know what a calculator is?
What is it? 5
That thing. You ready?
Wait, so what?
Okay, you ready?
What happened?
You ready? All right. So control divide. So I'm going to put my 1/2 there, right? Okay. Times what? 10 times 5 radical 3. It's control x squared is my radical button. And right there I need to do what? Enter.
What was your radical button?
It's right here. See this right here? It's in yellow. So it's going to be control that button. So I get 43.3. Units squared. And side AB. Where's AB at anyway? None of this is even labeled. Oh wait, hold on. Next page. Sorry.
Wait, Mr. Paco, how do you put what's it called the radical?
Control x squared. Control x squared.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, so now let's take a look. Please pay attention. We're trying to find AB here, right?
Yes.
So let's go through and label everything. The side opposite the 30 is my, say N. Hypotenuse is always
Two N?
2N, right?
Yeah.
There we go. That's an N right there. Horrible N, but it is. So if that's 30, what's this other angle down here?
60.
60, thank you. Hey, pay attention. So that leaves this side over here. What am I going to put over here? This is going to be what?
6 radical 3. Hey, I said that.
There we go. Wait, no, not 6 radical 3. Say N.
Yeah.
Ha! You guys killing me here, right?
I was right.
Okay, you're killing me here. All right. Let me see. I ran out of candy,
Wow.
Right here.
but
Oh,
I have a cookie.
Right here.
I don't know, some special one that I got
It's edible.
for it. It's Dia de Pacho present. Okay. Now, class.
Yes.
Now, to figure out what I do, what would I do to try and find this one over here if I know what this side is?
You will try to divide
By
3. 3. 2. I said. Is it?
what are you trying to find
Oh,
here?
it's 60. 60.
You're trying to find N, right?
Yeah.
So if you're trying to find N, what would you do with this right here?
Divide
By what?
3.
No.
2.
By what? Rad 3. Here gets a cookie. Oh, now it's broken.
He's from, where did he come
Huh?
from?
It's not fair.
Why?
Do you have any olive cookies?
He came from Bio.
And what does that mean? You saying he's smarter than you?
Yes.
Then do better.
You want it?
Learn.
I don't want a cookie.
Now it just turns into like a grief cookie. Now it's sad as you're eating it.
I was kidding.
Okay, listen.
Why'd you give her him the cookie?
Listen. Hey, listen please. I'm trying to set up the reasoning for this.
Alright.
I know that this side, which is opposite the 60, this side that's, hey, please. Opposite the 60 is supposed to always be N radical 3, right? I need to figure out what N is. So I know that 6 should be equal to N radical 3. So all I'm doing is trying to set this up right here. I want to get N by itself. So I'm going to divide both sides by rad 3. Because that is going to cancel and give me just the N. Because this side over here is asking for only N.
Mr. Bacha,
Yes.
what if you just put 6 over n rad 3 and then you can get the same answer?
6 over N rad 3?
Uh-huh.
You're saying 6 divided by N rad 3?
Wouldn't you get the same answer?
No.
No.
No, because the N would be in the denominator.
Oh, okay. We're trying to get rid of that.
Yeah, so we get this, it's all by itself now. And so I get this answer. This is an exact answer. I like the answer. The answer works. So this is going to be 6 rad 3. Or, if you guys remember from a while ago, I showed you guys how to rationalize. So it'd be 6 over rad 3 times. Now to rationalize this, I can't have a radical on the denominator. Multiply rad 3 over rad 3 So on top I get 6 rad 3. Over. Rad 3 times rad 3 is what?
Rad 3.
Nope, try again.
Wait,
What's 3 times 3? 9.
What?
What is the square root of 9?
9.
Because 3 times 3 is 9, right?
Yeah.
So the square root of 3 times the square root of 3 is the square root of 9. Square root of 9 is this. Now, can I divide 6 by 3? So 2 rad 3 is also an acceptable answer. Okay, alright, we gotta keep going. We still got plenty of time.
What time is this class over?
Not soon enough. But we still have plenty of time.
We don't.
We have 5 minutes.
No, we don't.
We have 5 minutes.
Yeah, we
Try again.
We get out at 1:30.
Oh, yeah, we do
You're right,
that.
so we have 7. Alright, so the more that you the better we are. Okay,
Then I won't answer.
what is a reasonable approximation for angle B? Angle B, if the ratio, we're not using this one right here yet. Okay, from the ratio of the opposite leg divided by the hypotenuse is 0.67. Now, I'm going to show you guys an easy trick. Okay? Opposite over hypotenuse. What was my mnemonic? Sum. Alright? So, what did it ask for? So, it gave me sine, right? So, I'm going to draw a triangle. So, I'm going to say this is my angle, right? And it says ratio is this. We had a problem just like this in our practice the other day. What did I tell you to do with this decimal?
Take it out.
I gotta have it as a fraction. Because isn't sine opposite over hypotenuse?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, can I turn this into a fraction now?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. In the calculator, do you remember?
No.
0.67, right?
Equals.
Nope. Watch this. So I'm gonna hit menu, number,
Oh.
and I want this as a fraction, don't I?
Yeah.
So right there, I'm gonna select 2. That's 67 over 100, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't get that.
Okay, menu,
Wait.
We did that, but we just
2.
didn't answer.
2.
Wait, can it be like?
Obviously, mister, but we didn't give us the answer.
Do you have exactly what I have here? Do you have 0.67?
Yes.
Menu, 2, 2. Don't make me come over there and point out your lies. Okay. Alright, okay, so it's 67 over 100, right?
Yes.
So if it's 67 over 100, and we know it's sine, right? Okay, so what is going to be the opposite? From here, here's my angle, what is the opposite?
Long leg.
Wait, what?
Yeah, right there.
What is opposite?
Hypotenuse.
Over here, right?
Yeah.
67. What am I going to put for the hypotenuse?
100.
Right? There we go, right? So, what was the special thing I have to do to find the angle? I have to do the trick thingy. What was that trick thingy? So it's the sine of theta is equal to 67 over 100. And then I did what? Inverse. Very good. Inverse. Inverse is it.
So when you don't have the number next to thing, you put.
Yeah, so I'm looking for an angle. I'm looking for an angle. I have to do the inverse. Inverse sine of 67 over 100.
Wait, I can't see if you move it or.
I know.
Sorry. So, inverse sine 67 over 100 My answer is
42.
42.
Wait, why'd you do negative?
Because that's the inverse.
Oh.
That's the inverse function.
Wait, why would you do this?
We're doing inverse because I'm looking for an angle. So it's about 42 degrees. Or 42.1, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does that make sense? Say yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, is that time? Alright, so listen. Hey, you people, don't forget like, share, and subscribe.
Turn on post notifications.
Comment down below if you like the video.
Subscribe.
Unsubscribe, bro. Unsubscribe.
Have a good day.
Unsubscribe.